present your host and compere, Ryan Gleeson! This side's alright, this side's alright, absolutely nothing from you whatsoever. We're reserving judgment, we're not sure what the fuck you've come as either. And we've got a couple of empty seats here, I don't know what you guys did, but we saw them move over to the back so they didn't get picked on, hello? Move yourselves right to that back row over there so that I didn't see where you were and I didn't pick on you. How's that working out for you right now? Why did you move?
Closer to the toilet.
Closer to the toilet in this vast auditorium? I mean, looking at the distance from here to there, from there to there, that's pretty much exactly the same distance to the toilets that you were. So what's your name, by the way, little bladder lady? What's your name?
Jackie.
Sorry?
Jackie.
Jackie. And who are you with, Jackie?
My husband.
Yeah, have we got to guess his name? Do we just call him Mr. Mop? What's your name, husband?
Ian.
Ian! The Welshest Ian in all of the world! Either that or proper racist, just shit doing that accent. So whereabouts in Wales do you come from? Good, lovely chat! I bet you're regretting moving now, aren't you? Well, you'd have stayed where you were sat and this would have all been fine. I'd have picked on him, but I didn't, because he's fucking massive. Kick the shit out of me, you would, fella. What's your name, mate? Sorry? Brandon. Is that a Brummie accent, Brandon? Whereabouts? South? Redditch. Oh, somebody was nearly sick then. Where was that? Was that you, fella? Why, what's up, mate? What's up in Redditch? Well, it's probably the accent, fella. I mean, if you don't want to be called a Brummie, change the way you speak. And nobody would pick that fucking accent for a start if they had a choice. What's your name, mate? Vinny. Who are you with? Who are you here with? Your stag? Is this a stag party?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you were the best behaved stag party in the world. I had no idea there was a stag party in whatsoever until you nearly vomited at Redditch. Well, usually you'd be dressed up in some sort of very transphobic outfit. You'd all be shouting shit out trying to take over this gig and we'd all be thinking, they're a bunch of dickheads. But actually you're really nice and quite well behaved. What's your name, by the way, stag? Kev. Alright, Kev? Yeah, where are you from, fella? Chesterfield? Yeah. They've heard of Chesterfields? So what are you doing up here? How far away is the wedding, mate? Say it again. I mean, you didn't understand it the first time. How far away is the wedding? Bless you. Oh, it's a good job there's no windows in here, isn't there? Because Kev would be here licking those fuckers clean all night. How far away do you think I am? Yelling like, "Ah!" Like a farmer trying to get a rampant cow out of his field. What's your name, fella? You're very fucking orange. That's not natural, that, is it? You're a roofer? Have you creosoted yourself? So how do you know, because these all seem like from different areas of the world, how do you all know each other? You all part of the same dogging group? You know what? You race motocross. Proper man's game, that is. Yeah! Fucking hard work, that. Balancing. It's about it, isn't it? Don't fall off. You good at what? You good at falling off? That's not something to shout about. What's your job, by the way, mate? What's your job? Drive diggers! Yes! Fucking love digger drivers! Because I've always wanted to drive a digger, but I know full well I'd kill people. Oh, I bet it's so good for hiding bodies, though, isn't it? I could do with your skills some weekends, I'll tell you that right fucking now. Eh? Don't. I pulled? Oh, hello everybody, you're proper nice though, you're lovely tonight so far. Because like last night it was, well I don't want to use the word, but it was full of monks, if I'm honest with you. Proper was, like it was a montage, that's how bad it was. And I'm pleased you're laughing at that because now we're all complicit. We're all in this together now. You laughing at it means it's acceptance and none of you can go on Twitter and go, no, cancel him! Cancel the man who looked like the cross between Rose West and Chewbacca! This is what would happen, by the way, if Willy Wonka fucked Gandalf. Did you all have a good lockdown? No. Some people went, no! There's a proper loud, where did that loud no come from? Then that was over at you. Why not? Why didn't you have a good lockdown? Who do you live with that you hate that much? You! Do you always have those sunglasses on just in case this basement suddenly gets very sunny? Kept them on, so what?
Well, it started well.
Good, we're going well so far. What's your name firstly, if everybody I didn't ask?
Rachel.
Hello Rachel. So go on, it started well.
Started well with studying garden, drinking, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what we all should do in lockdown, innit? Get leathered in the garden, that's what everybody did. Then what happened?
I started exercising really
Well, that was stupid. What the fuck are you doing exercise for? It's not like you got anywhere to go. You exercised and ate too much food.
Yeah.
That was one of those is a waste of time. So that was why you had a shit lockdown, because you ate food and you put weight on.
Yeah, but apart from that, it was good.
Oh, good. That's lovely. What do you do for a job, by the way?
I work in a bar.
Work in a bar. So what's your favourite pisshead? There's different types in it. There's crying pisshead. There's I want to tell you everything about my life pisshead, and there's can I finger you pisshead. Guess which one he is? It's all of them. He cries while he fingers you. Because I got coronavirus, it's proper bad. Has anybody had it? Yeah, I take it you're all alright now? Because it proper fucked me up, like really, really fucked me. I was 25 stone before I got it. That's what you should have done, you should have got coronavirus. 25 stone before I got it, and I didn't even have a beard before I had it as well. That's how much it fucked. And I was a Chinese woman. That's how much it fucked me up, massively. Ha. So I think it's about time that we've got this show on the road. I think it's about time we brought your first act on. Who's ready for the first act of the evening? Excellent! What we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you to start the applause. When I get to 3, I want you to start the applause. Well, just wait for you two to just finish that conversation. Did you just realise it wasn't a Zoom gig, fella? I'm guessing you're the kind of bloke who went to those Zoom meetings and you were the one that had a wank. I'm just pleased you're not doing that right now. Eh? He wouldn't know how to use Zoom. No, but he looks like a wanker, so... we're halfway there. Okay, so I'm going to count to 3, I want you to start the applause. When I get to 4, I would like you to start the cheering. And when I get to 5, please welcome to the stage your first act for the evening, Mr. Noel James. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3! 4! 5! Ladies and gentlemen, Noel James!
Thank you, Arsenal. Now let's go for your compare, Ryan. Come on. Yeah, very good. So like Ryan said, it's great to be here, by the way. It's great to be in Blackpool. I've come a long way to be here. My name is Noel. My full name is, in fact, Noel Wynne James. I don't pronounce the in fact. And it's not a common name, Noel. I've only ever met one other Noel. That was a reflection of somebody called Leon. Of course, it's a Christmas, well, I say Christmas it ain't, Noel. I was actually born in the month of April. It was April the 1st. My parents, I guess, an April Fool, they fucking pretended I was a Christmas baby. I know. And I'm glad you're not laughing, because I didn't get the fucking joke either. You know, how could I? I was a baby. I mean, I got the joke eventually when I was 12, and I was on the crucifix at the time, right? I thought I feel a bit cross about this. Nailed it! Sorry about that. Anyway, it's great to be here. I'd like to introduce my eye. Now, two laughs for that. I'll take them though. I'll take fucking anything. I'll do anything to get a laugh. Do you know what I did in my last gig? I thought this would be fun. I got some baked beans, started eating them through my fucking eyes. It wasn't funny at all. I went blind. I'm joking. I could still see things, but only in hindsight. Because, what? Fucking hell's a joke. What's wrong with you? These are all jokes. I thought it was a comedy night. What's wrong? Okay, fair enough, you know, because everybody expects something different in comedy, you know. Like some audiences, you know, they laugh, but they laugh in the wrong places. For example, I did a gig in Bristol last week. People were laughing in Manchester, right? And then, you know, and then someone at the back of the room was fucking heckling me, shouting things out. You go, "You've got no etiquette." What? You've got no etiquette? I said, that's rubbish. Before COVID, I went to Korea, where I etiquette a dog and an alligator. Now, you probably gathered by my accent, it is legal to shoot me with a bow and arrow in Chester after midnight. That's right, I'm Pakistani, I am. I'm not. Sorry, that was, see, I get the accents mixed up as well. I come all the way from Swansea to be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking Swansea. Yeah, you usually get silence, that's good. Swansea is the European capital of measles. I don't know if it, well, it was, but because of Brexit, it's been reduced to the UK capital of measles, which I think is a rush decision myself. Well, I was hoping to get spotted, you know, and, please, now, can you say something from you? Sorry, I get lonely, I have to heckle myself up here. No, I got problems. I suffer from multiple personality disorder, but fucking I don't. I got a speech impediment. I'm dyslexic, colourblind. You can take all this is red, blue. And I've been to the doctors. The doctor said, are you having thoughts of suicide? I said, yes, but fortunately of somebody else's. But yeah, the problem with being based in Swansea, when you're travelling on a train everywhere, you've got to always change in London, for fuck's sake. Why can't I change in the dressing room with the other comedians? Yeah, I'm lucky to be here tonight. I mean, the gig starts at 8 o'clock. I pulled out of Paddington at 7 o'clock. Oh, it was ridiculous. When I pulled out of Paddington, all the marmalade went on my legs, right? So I'm fucking 40 minutes staying in my trousers. I'm not fucking a bear again, I'll tell you what. Good job it wasn't Winnie the Pooh though, I'll tell you. Because, nah, listen kids, don't fuck bears. I don't do it anymore, not since what happened to Pudsy's eye. But that was for charity. I've done a lot of things for charity. I did a gig for the Round Table. Half the audience had their backs to me. Anyway, my big problem is girls. I've only read about girls in books, and because I'm dyslexic, I was going out with a grill. She was hot though. It's a cruel world we're living in. Fucking skinhead come up to me on a street in Blackpool, agoraphobic skinhead. He said, "You and me now, inside." And I thought that was a better joke, but didn't get the laugh it deserved, you know. It's terrible. This sounds like a bad workman blaming his tools. Well, I mean, sorry, I didn't know there were so many fucking tools in the audience, did I? Mind you, it's good to have live laughter, you know, because of COVID, you know, we didn't have any gigs, and live laughter is better than canned laughter. I mean, canned laughter is what happens when you contain people's excitement, you know what I mean? And thank you, lady, thank you. I mean, there's a nice little chuckle there from a intelligent lady. Anyway, sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry, I'm trying to be funny. No, seriously though, I went to the doctors. I had a coughing fit, and what an undertaking that was. And I went in, and the doctor said, "So you want a coughing fit?" Yeah, no, I said, that joke never worked, let's move on. So I said to the doctor, I've had a job breathing, and he said, "Congratulations on finding employment at last." I said, "No, I'm bronchial, you better get your stethoscope." So he got his stethoscope, he said, "Breathe in." I went, oh, right, dear me, okay, Mr. James, breathe out. I went, he said, you got tuberculosis, you know. Tuberculosis. I don't trust my doctor. He said to me, you are suffering from chicken Tourette's. Have you heard of chicken Tourette's? Chicken Tourette's. I said to him, fuck off. You should have heard the foul language. I mean, I don't need a doctor to know I'm messed up. I mean, every morning I recycle my urine to make a cup of coffee, right? Yeah. I've got a cup out, yeah, am I? That was a weird response. Like, some people going, oh, as if they fucking knew that joke was so fucking easy. And then there's a bloke over there going, fucking hell. What's that? So I'm at this, my wife, by the way, I've had a shit day. You've cheered me up. That's how shit my day's been. The phone woke me up at 4 a.m. I thought, who's ringing me now? I ran downstairs, and that wasn't easy because I live in a bungalow, and I picked the phone up and said, hello! Shoo! And cold caller at 4 a.m. And then my wife is suing me for divorce. She says I'm impotent. No, there's no hard feelings. Well, that's the problem. Impotent. And she's not going to get her to stand up in court, is she? She said to me, if you don't give me sex, I'm going to have an affair. Well, I'm lucky she gave me a choice. She said, either I'll have an affair with a man or with a woman. Really, with a woman? She said, yes, if I'm with a woman, I'll let you watch. Fucking hell, that was a difficult choice, right? I went for the lesser of two evils. That's my first wife. My second wife, much funnier. I've got some good news actually. My second wife, she's due any day. How about that? That's right. She's flying in from Thailand this week, she is. Well, I'm not trying to say she's a mail-order bride. I'm trying to say she's male. But, no, I'm not very good, you know, with... But anyway, look, what I'll do is I'd like to finish my career now with some... I'll do some impressions. My first impression, I'll do my impression of Boris Johnson. Okay, right. So, my impression of Boris Johnson is he's a fucking bastard. Is that too political? I should stick to cock jokes, really, but I got a political cock. I mean, sometimes it's swinging to the left, sometimes it's swinging to the right. I'm just waiting for a general erection, I am. I'm not saying I've got a big cock, but I have, right? No, when I was 15, I had to be circumnavigated. No, we like the one about the cock swinging from left to right. Okay. Sorry about that. Are we in Yorkshire? No. My next impression is my impression of the barn owl. The barn owl, that's right, yes. You heard me correctly. What's your name, by the way? Have you been talked to already, or? Huh? Gordon. Can I call you Debbie? Right. See if I can do it. My impression of the barn owl, right? Got it. Might be some fucking ornithologists in, I don't know. Toot-toot. Toot-toot-toot-toot. I can see Gordon's not fucking happy. Yeah, that's not fucking Tony, that's barn owl. No, that's Tony, oh, fuck you, I don't know. No, what it is, I can't do the... Did I say that was the Tawny owl or the barn owl? Barn owl. I can't do the Tawny owl, because the Tawny owl turns its head all the way around. I've tried that, and it was done for possession. But Gordon, do you want me to do the Tawny owl, especially for you? Which Gordon? I don't fucking care which one. Gordon Bennett, I know. I'll do it for the mouthy fucker then, how's that? Right, is it you, the skinhead? Skinhead! Here we go, and I'll do the Tawny owl especially for you then, yeah? Here we go. Nice one, I love this bit. Twat. Come on. I don't mean to be offensive. It just comes out, you know. I actually try not to be sexist. I went out with a feminist for all. She was a feminist. Well, I went out with an exorcist. She turned heads. I went out with a woman who does the voice for the satellite navigation until she told me where to go. And I went out with this feminist, a feminist chef she was, until she built her brasserie, you know, and she tried to educate me in the ways of feminism. So she gave me this book. You've probably heard of the book. It's a very famous book. It's called Men Are From Venus, Women Are Whores. And I was reading that. Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't obviously. That was a joke. Men are not from Venus. What I'm saying is, I don't know much about the clitoris, right? But if you rearrange the letters, it spells solicitor. Now, I think that's funny. I can't put my finger on it why, but maybe it's because every solicitor I've ever met was a bit of a cunt. Whoa, come on. We'll all do jobs to keep wolf from the door. I have. I worked in a silver bullet factory for 12 years. I've done a lot of shit jobs in my life. I'm doing one right now. I used to work on a fish farm, but the fucking tractor sank. And then I was working in a bowling alley, right? That was a temping job, right? And then what happened was, when I was 15, what I wanted to be Vincent van Gogh. So I took a year off, and I travelled, and I joined a circus. I was a trampolinist, fucking 5 years as a trampolinist, well, 10 years on and off. And then I thought, I've got to get some securities, all right? So I was a teacher. A lot of comedians, they do teaching before they become. So I was a teacher. What's your name, sorry? Frank. Brandon. Oh, sorry, Brandon. I thought you were. I was trying to be frank with you, man, for a second. Brandon, what's your job? Panel beater. Do you know? I used to be a panel beater. That's why I can't get on Mock the Week anymore. So anyway, thanks. I thought that deserved a bit more. Yeah. Brandon, I used to be a teacher, right? Can you guess what I used to teach? Go on. Geography? Could have been. I mean, I did manage to find my way to this fucking shit, didn't I? So, nah, it wasn't geography. Well, it wasn't geography. What do you think I used to teach? Go on. Yeah? RE. Religious education or rapid eye movement? Yeah, I wasn't fucking asking you, was I? Religious education? No, I try not to go into all that shit, you know, but, obviously Jesus was, he had some good teachings, you know, but, he fucking walked on water, for Christ's sake. Well, he was a Jehovah Craft, didn't he? But no, it wasn't RE and it wasn't geography. I'll tell you what I used to teach, right? I used to teach fucking bastards. These schools are tough places. You got teenage pregnancies in school. Now, what were the students missing first period? You've got drugs in school. It's terrible with the drugs. That's why I lost the teaching job. I mean, I was a supply teacher, wasn't I? But I never touch drugs anymore. I mean, I use a syringe. I don't have to touch them. No, I mean, I smoke the occasional joint, and that's only when I'm driving. No, because I used to drive a 4x4, then I drove a 16 because the 4x4 got totaled, and now I drive a car with three wheels, right? So the driving instructor, only the British would build a car with 3 fucking wheels, and then call it Reliant. The driving instructor, he said, the driving instructor should smoke a joint when you drive that car to compensate for the dizzy effect of the fucking wheels. Well, no, what he actually said was, before you start the car, make sure you're out of gear first, he said. So I'm driving along, and you could tell I was stoned because I was masturbating a squirrel, and suddenly I look in the mirror, I see a police car in the mirror, I thought, oh look, I'm turning into a police car. And that was the end of that joke, sadly. But I come up with a good one, quick crack. Okay, fine. I went to barbers. I went to the hairdressers. I said to him, "Give me a number 2." I came up. There was a piece of shit on my head, and it wasn't even layered. I was annoyed. I went back in. I complained. I said, "What do you call that?" He said, "That's called a piece of shit." Yeah, piss off. I said, I'm not pissing off, because I was undeterred. I said, mate, I'm undeterred. Well, what can you do? Attention deficit disorder, and it's all over the place. I mean, there's so many things going on in the world now, you know. I mean, my girlfriend, by the way, is a nice, she pisses my wife off, but my girlfriend, she's nice, but she smokes, you won't believe, 100 cigarettes a day. That's what she told me. She said to me, no, she said, do you think I smoke too much? I think, yeah, you do smoke too much. I mean, you're speaking through a hole in your fucking knee. Now, what it was, I met her on a dating site, and she said she was 25. When I met her in the flesh, she was 85. That was okay, it was a carbon dating site. And she said her name was Frankie. And when I met her in the flesh, it turns out Frankie was short for Frankenstein. I thought, fucking hell, one of us has been stitched up here, that's for sure. I knew she liked food. The first thing she said to me was, will you take me for breakfast at Tiffany's in New York? I thought, bugger that, I took her for breakfast at Stephanie's in Newport. Yeah, I bought her a bowl of porridge. Well, she said she liked haute cuisine. Oh, seriously though, what? Well, she said to me, will you take me to a theme park? So I took her to Slimming World. That was a mistake. I should have taken her to Legoland, because it's just a few blocks away. Well, I'll keep the fun going now. So, you remember, I don't know if anybody remembers, do you remember the horse meat scandal a few years ago, yeah? So my girlfriend, she wasn't bothered by that. She said to me, I said, are you not bothered? She said, nay. Do you know why she's not bothered by that? Turns out she's French, right? Fucking French have been eating horse meat for years. All the food is in France is a la carte, she said to me. No, oui, nowhere. So she said, we also eat frogs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do my impression of the frog. It doesn't get any better. Hiya! What's your name again? Mark! Are you Mark or are you a dog with a speech impediment? Hiya, nice to meet you. No, Mark, would you agree with me? A frog likes flies. Why do you like all your flies? Most people say yes, they do, right? It's okay, man. How do you do for myself? Oh, God. Tell you what, though. My father, he'd be 93 today if he hadn't been born 4 years earlier, and he's in a home, you know. I went to see him the other day. It's tough, you know, he's there. I have to wash him. Get some soap. He said, wash him. 20 minutes I was washing him, and then he said, no, he said, when I said put my soap on, I meant Coronation Street. He's so irritable, you know. He said, do you know what I am? I said, yeah, you're my father. He said, oh, can you write that down before I forget it? He was a war hero, my father, and I was going to wear a poppy tonight as a tribute to him because, well, heroin is his favourite drug as well. That's not funny, having a heroin addict in the family. But it's quite funny Christmas time because we put him in the living room and he pretends to be a Christmas tree like that. It's fucking realistic. I mean, he leaves his needles on the carpet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been an audience, and I've been a star tonight. I say star, I mean by the time my act reached your senses, I'd already died. I'm going to, I'd like to do a bit of music, but I was in a band called One Armed Leopard. The drummer went deaf, and God, I wish I hadn't put so much work into these jokes now. And And then I was in a band called Sleeping Policeman, middle of the road. People said we were ahead of our time, you know, that's because the fucking drummer was playing too fast. But one of my heroes in music is a guy called Tupac. Tupac Shakur, do you know him? Tragic, fucking hell, 1996 he was shot dead, his body was found in a dumpster truck. And if that wasn't bad enough, then the following year, his friend and fellow artist, a guy called Notorious B.I.G., he was shot dead, his body was found in a waste disposal unit. I mean, what can you say about that, you know? What can you say about America? It's a horrible place, but at least they put their rappers in the bin. Yes, so what I'll do, I'd like to, because I know, you know, being Welsh and everything, it's like, there are some people from Wales, aren't there? Yeki da. Fucking hell, he's speaking Norwegian to me now. Yeki da. Who said that? Gordon? Daffyd. You're the only gay in the village, are you? Which village is that then? Ogmore Valley. Oh, what's that? Near Bridgend, no? Oh, why do you fucking say Bridgend? Are you ashamed, yeah? That's where what? Self-roast. He's self-roast. Well, it's a shame you've done it in Blackpool then, isn't it? What, are you a fucking elitist? Self-roasted, eh? You'll be fucking roasted by two of them by the end of the night, probably. I can see it happening, huh? So you're from the Ogmore Valley then, you? Wolverhampton, right. Well, this conversation's going... I don't know where the fuck I am. Bridgend was famous, I don't know if you know this, but Sam was famous for the old, there was a cult of people killing themselves. I mean, obviously the wrong ones went, but it's funny, when you live in South Wales, you think about, I don't know if it's a Welsh thing, but we think about the dark side of life a lot more. Like, I used to do a comedy act. I know you probably think, really? You sure? No! I used to do an act in Swansea called The Great Sadisty, Swansea's only sadistic magician. And it went, I fucked it up badly one night, that's why I don't do it anymore. Because what I did was, I got a volunteer, a woman on stage, and I tried to sodomise the woman in half. Now, it went, you know, well, I did it not as bad as this joke's going, but what I'm saying is, you know, you could say it was assisted suicide, if you like, or glamorous assisted suicide, you know, it was like euthanasia by the back door, if you like. But, you know, and probably most people don't agree with euthanasia, but that shows you're not from fucking Swansea, are you? So anyway, I'm going to do one of my famous, it's my favourite actor. I'm going to do my impression of Robert De Niro. All right, you got it? Nice one. He's a method actor, see, so he goes through all the trauma of everything. I think it's quite good for you to do it at the end of this fucking traumatic gig, what do you think? Robert De Niro. I got it! Right, here we go. I can't do the voice. I'm joking. I've been joking for 20 minutes. Have you noticed? I can do the voice. Harold. Oh, wrong voice. Never mind. Better luck next time. Thank you very much, Susie. Enjoy the rest of the show. York and Bow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Noel James!
The second one's on
Okay, guys, it's time for you to go for a wee drink, smoke poo. We will wait a second. I'm still on the fucking stage. Sit in your fucking chair. I'll wake you the fuck up! We will be back after the interval with two of my favourite people in all of comedy. You're in for a fucking treat. So before we go, sit down! You're wearing white, I can fucking see you! Fucking KKK pissy woman! I'll be back after the interval to shout at more people. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Massive round of applause, please, for Noel James!
Right, I'll go for the